Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now we are actually going to be doing a home renovation, which is something I was not originally anticipating on doing. I did go into Windenburg. I haven't really been building too much in Windenburg. I've been trying to like spread out where my builds are, and Brindleton Bay is probably like one of my favorites right now, and for some reason I have been building a lot over in Oasis Springs. I go in these spurts. I don't know if you guys do that, but I don't know, I just need like a change of scenery. I'll be so glad when Get Famous comes out and we can build in the new world. And yeah, so anyways, originally I was gonna come down on this 20 by 20 lot, bulldoze it, and do just like a home build that I had in mind. And I don't know what it was about today in particular, because you guys, I have been on this lot a billion times. There are so many builds on my channel that are done like just here. It's a 20 by 20. I love like the smaller lots for building on. But for some reason, I guess I just like had the computer running and I just happened to be like looking at this. I can't remember. I was either on the phone or listening to a podcast, and it just kind of like hit me. I was like, this home, it's like too cute to bulldoze. So I ended up just kind of giving it a renovation. Now keep in mind that the outside of this home, like the original style of this home, I actually really like how it looked originally. I just wanted to see what we could do with it to like switch up the colors. So I went with like a little bit of blues, some pinks, lots of greenery, because there really wasn't that much for landscaping on this home. It just had that fencing that has like the florals on it and stuff. So I just wanted to kind of go in here, make it a little bit prettier, even though, like I said, I actually didn't mind how like the original was. Now the interior I really had a lot of fun with, because I didn't really like the design of this, which tends to happen with these pre-made homes, because they do like to keep them simple. And I never really thought about it, but it was at one of the EA events where they were kind of talking about like needing to keep the homes really simple just so that they run good on like all different kinds of like computers and systems. So this home was lacking, I guess you could say. So there really wasn't that. Yeah, I just kind of like cut out where I went in and like deleted out all the furniture. So I did keep all of the rooms how they were. Kind of like a family just moved in. Maybe they had a lot of money saved up. They pictured this home to be a little bit more of like a fixer-upper, and put like new hardwood floors down, new counters, repainted the walls, and just kind of like moved in. So the walls and everything in this home are the same. I just kind of like added in some closets and stuff like that. So I really do think that this home ended up turning out super freaking cute, and the bathroom is actually really large. You guys know whenever I'm building, my bathrooms always tend to be really small, just because, I mean, when you're playing the game, you're not really hanging out in the bathroom unless you're taking like a mud bath. So it's just something that I never really spend that much time on building. So this home I actually had a little bit of fun with, because it's larger. I think it's like even 4 by 4 squares. Might even be bigger than that. But I do change the bedrooms around that you guys will see. And I wanted this to just look so cozy and really like family inspired kind of home. So there's a little closet in there. I do have a bunch of the closets like throughout the home. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to play around with the window there. I originally was gonna do like a half wall, and I'm like, I always do half walls, so I wanted just to do something random. And it's kind of cute because where the window is on the other side, there is the door, and there's a bunch of like doorways on the back of the home. And I mean, it does have a wraparound balcony, so I think it works okay. And yeah, so this bathroom up here, I wanted to take advantage of the size, so I do put in like the double sinks. And I do think that when you have a bunch of children in a home, I think it's kind of necessary to have like as many toilets and bathrooms as you can possibly fit in your home. So I did change where the original master bedroom was, because I didn't really want to make the master bedroom too extravagant, just because I did feel like it didn't really match with the style of the home. And I wanted it to still kind of look like it was countryside, that it still kind of fits in Windenburg. And so I ended up taking where the master bedroom is, because it is so large. We just put in a bunch of beds that you guys will see. So I wanted to bring in a lot of like wood tones and peachy tones, and I actually would really love to have this bedroom. And I don't know what it is also. I have been like really into using that, I don't know what it's called. It's not really siding, I guess it's paneling from the oh my gosh, what is it? With the Butler. Luxury? No, oh my gosh. It's the Vintage Glamour pack, the paneling wallpaper that comes with that. I've been like loving it again. I kind of go in phases with like wallpapers, and that's like one of the newest things that I've actually been loving. So I ended up putting a washer and dryer in this build. I have been trying to incorporate that a little bit more, just because for those of you guys that do enjoy it. But if you do not have a washer and dryer, or you don't have like laundry, you don't want to use it, you can definitely swap that out for the other like tall counter or the cabinet that you guys see me place on the other side. So I did end up using the closets just to kind of like fill up space throughout like this whole entire home. And I did try to use just like a bunch of random items that I haven't really been using that much, because like you guys know, I do tend to get stuck with like using like a lot of the same items, and I try not to. So I did try to just kind of like use a bunch of different variations of furniture and stuff, and I cannot wait to get the new windows that come with Get Famous. I cannot wait to do some like fancier builds, and you guys know I'm not that good at doing like modern builds, but I'm definitely going to attempt something. Some kind of a bougie build. And yeah, so the outside of this home really doesn't have like too much room for activities. I think if you wanted to add in maybe like some bee boxes and maybe like some swings, toddler toys, I think there is a little bit of space like in the backyard. But I mean, this is a 20 by 20 lot build, so it's definitely not going to have too much extra space. And you can see in the toddler's room, oh my god, toddler, in the children or teens room, it's just a lot of space, and I didn't want to fill it up to make it look annoyingly crazy with like too many beds. So I did put in 3, but if you guys did have a large family and you kind of just needed to add in more, there is definitely enough space, because I did just kind of add in like hobby and skill activity things, like decorations with like the bookcases, and over here we have like the dresser and everything like that. So this home isn't really too overdone with the clutter, because I just wanted this to look really cozy, country, like a growing family, and we didn't add in too much clutter. But I do have a build coming up, I think it should be next week, with a lot of clutter, a lot of mess. So if you guys have been waiting for something like that, definitely keep your eyes peeled. So next week is probably going to be like the last week of just like normal builds, because Get Famous is set to release on the 16th. So next week is just going to be like normal, and then as you guys know, when a new pack, especially an expansion, releases, that all of my content, like all of my channel, whether it's like gameplay, builds, it definitely all revolves around that. So definitely get ready to see a bunch of like random builds, because I do find with the Get Famous pack, it is so all over the place. You do get a bunch of like retro build items, you get a bunch of like zebra print, cheetah print, like I don't know what you would call it. It's not really bougie. It's kind of like treading tacky, but I think you can still get some like glamorous builds out of it. So I kind of have been brainstorming a little bit. So if you guys do have any ideas on different kind of builds that you guys would like to see me do for that week, or any builds in general, let me know in the comments. You guys always have like some really freaking amazing ideas on stuff that I never even really thought about, so that's always really cool. And yeah, so I'm just kind of like filling all of this in. Now, as you guys can see, I did end up using the vampire counters, and I think those are like kitchen counters that were kind of like forgotten about from me. I don't know why. I do not really use the green ones that often. But I forgot about these pretty white ones with the nice black countertops, and I think it works really well in this home. And as you guys seen, I kind of used the counters throughout the whole home. Oh my gosh, why is that so hard to say? But I do use them in the living room just to kind of do a nice little entertainment area. I do wish that The Sims would give us more of those. I feel like the last really nice entertainment area that we did get was with City Living, and it's been a while. That was like a year, 2 years ago. No, that would have been a year ago, last November, I think it was. And we did get that really long entertainment area, which I do use, but I would love to see them add in like more of those that you can put on like TVs, flat screen TVs, so I just kind of like build my own. But yeah, so I do put those counters like throughout the whole home. I just find that it makes the home look really customized and put together, and then yeah, so we're just like adding in a bunch of the random clutter. So overall, you guys, I do think that this home turned out super freaking cute, even though I do like how the original exterior of this home was. I do think the interior needed a little bit of work. The flooring that was here was that like wide plank wood that I think it's like base game. And of course, it was definitely one of the first things that I did need to see go. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's renovation. I really haven't been doing too many of these. You guys know I tend to stick and sand my Shuno and do all of like my renovations in apartments. But if this is something you guys would like to see me do more of on my channel, just renovating the homes that come with the worlds, especially in Windenburg, I do find that there are a lot of like the bigger family homes that are in desperate need of some TLC. Definitely let me know down in the comments if that is something that you guys would like to see more of in my channel, and which worlds would you guys like to see me renovate to. So I do know that a lot of simmers have been like renovating all of the different homes through the world so that they can like do a save file. And I really haven't considered that, but if that is something you guys might like to see me do for next year, I would definitely be game for that. I think it would be so much fun to have like a project like that on the go, where you have to go through every single lot, including like retail, home renovations, all of the apartments. I think it definitely would be a really fun challenge. But I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's renovation, and it was definitely just for fun, and it will be in the gallery. So just look for cottage renovation on my gallery using my username KrystinMyrieXo. Make sure to put on your move objects before placing, and if you guys did enjoy, make sure to give this video a very big thumbs up. It always lets me know that you guys did enjoy, and hopefully I'm gonna get to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!